Come on, boys. Settle down.
Yeah.
Chins up.
God, I'm sorry I'm late. I'm sorry.
Oh, come on.
Come on, fellas, settle down. Hold it.
Hi, Alistair. Welcome back. How was Belfast?
Glad to be home, Wog, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Good Easter?
Oh, fair to middling. Well, pretty hairy was it this time?
You know the bloody spud basher, Wog.
The who?
A spud basher. The Michaels.
Oh. Oh, yeah. God, yeah.
Wouldn't exactly say they were my favorite people. Still, in form, Woggy, I trust. Christ, bloody spectator.
Cheer, animal, cheer. Score! Come on, score! Come on, score!
Can you give me a quick net when you're changed, Wog?
Sure.
See you in a sec, then.
Hey, Woggy, press a few, will you?
Just get changed, Tiger. Hello.
If you won't move, how am I meant to get the fucking sandwiches out of the car?
Listen, you.
Ready, Alistair?
Great, Wog. Bitch.
Hello.
You know Wog, don't you, darling? Wog Niles from school.
Yes.
No, I don't think so. Hello. Listen, Alistair, do you want me to put the sandwiches out now or wait a bit?
Oh, Christ! Just stick them on the table. They're only sandwiches. Come on, Woggy.
See you later.
We're not the lady game and it's going off again. Ship ahoy! Ship ahoy! Woggy away! Here, Wog! You can have my bar. God, thanks, man. Good game, Wog. Bloody good. Bloody good! That's more like it, Woggy! Come on! Thanks.
Who the hell is that?
Christ.
Great try, Niles.
What? Christ!
Great try.
What the hell do you want?
Nothing.
Good.
I just said I thought it was a great try today. Really great.
Well, just bugger off.
Okay, Niles.
Just bugger off, you freaking weirdo.
Got it! Well back. Well back, Boggy. Bloody bad, Marty. Didn't play well. Smashed. Good innings. Bad luck.
Is it nearly over yet?
Oh, Christ, I didn't... no, not yet.
Oh, God. Are you winning?
A bit early to tell. Made a good start, though.
Oh, God.
Bye. See you next week. Bye.
Hi. Do you live upstairs?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Thinking about the times you drove in my car. Thinking that I might have drove you too far.
You disgusting bloody vermin.
Oh, it's a beauty. Have a whiff, Bogdor.
Keep your bloody farts to yourself, you revolting fat pervert.
I'm off for a wank.
Prep's nearly over.
Oh, right. I'm desperate. I've already had 3. What, today? Yep.
Jesus.
Save it for the dance.
You going, Wog?
Yeah. Well, I put my name down.
You sly bastard.
There's only Powers who could go in 6A.
6A are a load of sheep this year.
But Christ, you weren't going to go on your own, were you, Wog?
No. Well, I didn't really think.
I mean, I'd rather go with you lot, but Joy said you didn't want to.
I bloody did not.
You bloody did.
Christ, you might have checked, Wog.
I was going to. Honest.
It's just that I heard someone say 6B had a chance this year. No one in 6A wanted to go, so I just put my name down.
It's like I said, 6A are a load of sheep. Meh. I don't want to go to a dance. There'll be girls there. Meh.
Keep it down, you guys.
How do you spell conspicuous? Caesar's wife, Calpurnia, is conspicuous by her absence.
Conspicuous! Conspicuous, you dense bloody cretin. Conspicuous.
Conspicuous.
Thanks.
Wog Niles was conspicuous on the rugby field last weekend.
Wog Niles' essay on Julius Caesar was conspicuously inferior.
Bogdor Joyce possessed a number of conspicuous, pus-filled, yellow-headed spots on his fronty face.
Sod off, Harrop.
Ooh, he's sensitive, is he?
Look, what about this bloody dance, then? We can't let Wog go on his own.
We should all put our names down, all of us.
Good thinking, Batman.
Yeah, but what'll the slags be like? That's what I want to know. Will it be worth it?
Sex-starved. Sex-starved as you are.
Yobbesses. By gum, trouble at mill.
Just as long as there's one with big tits.
Oh, yeah, tit man, Harrop.
Bomb bandit, Joyce.
Shove it, Harrop.
Up yours, mate. I think I will go and have that wank after all.
Yeah? What do you want, animal?
Study duty, man.
Get a move on, animal.
Didn't do a bloody thing, Julius bloody Caesar.
What were Brutus's motives in betraying Caesar? Did you do that question, Complex?
Yeah, Breeze.
What's the answer, then? Why did he do it?
Jesus, Wog, it's so bloody obvious.
I can't see why.
Why does anybody betray anybody else?
But I thought they were supposed to be friends. Comrades in arms, that sort of crap.
But that's just it, Wog, don't you see?
Jesus. Shut up talking about bloody work, can't you? Bloody prep's over.
Around in the dark, I told you about the swans that they live in the park. Then I told you about a kid, now he's married to Mabel.
I love this bit. Costas at Stramham.
He's a spastic.
I know, but there's no one else.
What does it matter? They're all spastics. It's a wet pants spastic team.
Where do these girls come from, anyway?
What girls?
We'll be at the dance.
A place called St. Margaret's College of Education for Young Ladies.
How old are they?
Our age. No, perhaps a bit older.
Jesus. Shit. Think of it. Bloody tarts, bloody queuing up for it.
Yeah, Jesus.
Jesus H. Christ.
Have you got somebody? I mean, is there somebody... Well, not somebody you've ever actually shagged, but somebody... If you ever wanted to shag, would let you. Somebody you could just go to and shag.
Well, yes. Yes, I have. There is someone.
Complex?
No problem.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, now that I come to think of it. Yeah, there is someone. I mean, I've never actually shagged her, but if I wanted to, I know I could.
Exactly.
It's good to know that, isn't it? I mean, it's good to know that if you ever...
The girl I'm thinking of is the one I met last summer. Veronique. Veronique, very nice knicker. She promised to send me some cuttings from her pubes.
Oh, come off it.
No, it's true, really. We said we'd exchange clippings, a sort of memory of last summer. I've already sent her an envelope full of mine.
It's bloody revolting.
I thought you were looking a bit patchy, a bit mangy. I thought it was some disgusting pox. Can I have a swig, what?
The trouble is, I think I've sent it to the wrong address. She gave me 2 addresses and said whatever I did, I mustn't send lustful letters to one of them. Unfortunately, I've forgotten which one.
Christ, imagine it at breakfast. What is this letter from Angleterre? Show me, Veronique.
Oh, it is only some pubic hair from my boyfriend, Papa.
Chuck us a biscuit, Walt.
Did you see what bloody Twisted was wearing in Latin today? A dirty little yellow bow tie.
Typical. I think he's trying to prove he's got some personality. He's so bloody bourgeois, that guy. Total bourgeois. Makes me want to boke.
It's probably a present from Mrs. Twisted trying to improve him. She's up the spout again, you know. I saw her in chapel last Sunday.
4 twisted brats. Very like bloody rabbits.
He's a bloody left-footer. What do you expect?
Who's a bloody left-footer? What are you doing in here, animal? Vermin aren't allowed in here.
Sorry, Harry. Waste his Harry.
So who's a bloody left-footer?
Twisted is. And he's buggered up his rhythm method for the 4th time, Wog says. Stick that record on again, will you, Bogdor?
Feeling more relaxed, Harry? More at ease with yourself, sort of drained.
By the way, I've just signed us all down to the dance. 2 weeks on Saturday, my friends.
Thinking about the times you drove in my car. Thinking that I might have drove you too far. And I'm thinking about the love that you laid on my table.
Hello, could I speak to Mr. Joyce, please? Yes, Joyce. Mr. Joyce. Oh, says Mr. Niles. N-I-L-E-S. Niles. Hello, Jerry. Jerry, it's Quentin here. Quentin Niles. Quentin Niles. Wog. Wog. Yes. Hi. Hi. Yes, I know what you mean. Don't give it a second thought. Look out, Jerry, I was wondering if we could get together for a chat sometimes. Yeah. No, actually, it's nothing to do with the team. It's to do with me. I thought perhaps if you had a few moments. Lunch? Well, great if you're... Yes, yes. Oh, marvelous, great. In the city. Yes. But don't worry, I'll find it. 12:30 Thursday. Fine with me, couldn't be better. I'll see you then. Marvelous, marvelous. Bye, Jerry, thanks again. Bye.
Hello, Niles.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, yeah. Hello, Wog.
Just a...
Still ringing no bells. I'm Cox.
There must be some mistake.
No mistake, I'm Cox. From school. I think you'll probably remember me as Animal. Or Germ. Or Dog.
Oh.
Yes, that's me. Animal Cox. From school. Think of the boot room. That'll help.
Oh, yes. Well, how are you? I didn't know you lived round here.
I don't.
Oh, just passing through. Oh, quite a coincidence, us meeting.
Oh, no.
What?
No coincidence.
Oh?
I wanted to see you.
Me?
Shall we repair to some adjacent hostelry and partake of some mild alcoholic libation?
I'm sorry, what was it you said you did?
I'm a journalist, an investigative journalist.
Investigative journalist, I see. What paper?
I'm freelance just at the moment. It's often the best way.
Is it?
I'm working on a rather biggish story at the moment. It could be rather important. Repercussions. But, rather dodgy, if you know what I mean. Rather dodgy.
What's that, then?
What?
The story you're meant to be working on.
Funny you should ask.
Is it?
Yes. Because you might just be able to help me out.
You don't say?
Yes, I do. You might just be the person in a position to do me a good turn.
What's it about, this story?
It's about Northern Ireland.
Northern Ireland? Me?
To be more precise, it's about British troops in Northern Ireland. To be even more precise, it's about certain British officers in Northern Ireland.
I'm afraid you're barking up the wrong lamppost. I don't know anything about Northern Ireland.
Don't you?
I don't want to know anything about Northern Ireland either.
I see. I've been out of the country for a year or two, Beirut, the States. You may have seen some of my articles. And before that, after school, I was pretty sick for a while. Pretty ill, what with one thing and another. Touch and go.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Touch and go. Odd expression, that, don't you think? Touch and go. Rather like another one been puzzling me lately. Common or garden. As in common or garden intelligence. I mean, I know what common intelligence is, but what the hell is garden intelligence? I don't suppose you can help me out on that one, can you?
Sorry, I haven't the faintest. I don't usually think about these things.
You couldn't say you were the world's most curious person, could you? Don't want to know about Northern Ireland? Unconscious of the nuances of the English language? Still, different strokes and all that. Look, there was another one, different strokes for different folks. I'm supposed to be giving these things up. Doctor's orders. I picked up the habit at school. Been a heavy smoker since the age of 14. You don't smoke, do you?
Me? No.
No. Still keeping fit, eh? Still do a bit of sport, do you?
Well, mainly in the summer. Cricket most weekends. For the Wanderers, you know. Bit of rugby, squash in the winter.
You were good at games, weren't you? I remember. So you play a bit of cricket for the Wanderers, then, do you?
Christ, you're the Spectator.
Yeah. That's me. Doing my groundwork. Research. Background, we call it.
Yes. Well, look, I think they want us out of here. In any case, I'd better be running along. Nice to have met you. You know,
You have absolutely no idea what my first name is, have you? Absolutely no bloody idea at all. You saw me every day for 5 years and you haven't the faintest notion what my Christian name is. Bloody hell. Have you?
Christ, it's just not one of those things.
It's John.
All right, John. Nice to see you again after all this time. Oh, hell.
So, this is your path. Very nice indeed. Your place. Very swish. You haven't got a cigarette, have you? I mean a proper one. Can't be bothered spending 10 minutes making something that takes 30 seconds to smoke.
I told you I don't smoke. Look, Cox. John, I've got to be going in a minute or two.
You saved the food?
Just about.
Good. Playing cricket, are you?
Yeah.
I see. Playing for the Wanderers?
Yeah.
Who against?
Old Carthusians, I think.
Ah, the old Carthusians. Will Mount be playing? Captain Alistair Mount?
Alistair, yes. Why?
Just back from Ulster, is he?
Well, you should know. You've been watching the games.
Are you still friendly with Mount?
Look, what is this? Yes, I am. I suppose he's my oldest friend.
Oldest friend, I see.
Why do you want to know?
Because I'm very interested in Captain Mount. Very interested in his career in the army. From a professional point of view, if you know what I mean.
No, I don't know what you mean. What are you talking about?
I'll tell you exactly what I'm talking about. Why don't you come and have dinner at my place next week?
Hurry up! Hey, quick!
He's coming. Filthy shakes.
What's the matter, animal?
Shouldn't be so bloody careless, animal. Worm. Pig.
Here we are.
Thanks, Woggy. Cheers.
Cheers, Wog. Cheers.
For what we are about to receive, may the Lord make us truly thankful. Amen.
Amen. Wait, please,
Cox, go and open that window down at the bottom, will you?
Hot pot for me, then jam ready peg.
They do a damn fine steak and kidney in here, Ward. Extremely damn fine.
Sounds good.
And I'm going to have... Yep, I'm going to go for the good old spotted dick. Christ, I've got bloody strawberry junket on here. Do you remember that stuff?
Cow's afterbirth.
I think I'll skip the dessert.
Yeah, as I was saying, this young guy left school a couple of years ago. Meant to be bloody quick. Playing for the Sussex Colts at the moment.
Sounds like rather serious good news, that.
Oh.
We've got to get him, Jerry. Get him opening the bowling at Wog here.
Sorry?
Some young chap from school. Meant to be bloody quick.
Oh, great.
Yeah, funnily enough, he reminded me of old Complex Colenso. Just his look. Remember old Complex?
Great shame. Bloody shame. Still, life goes on, all that. Ah, when you're ready, darling. What is it, Tracy or Teresa?
Teresa.
Ah, Teresa, my lovely. We want 1 hot pot, 2 steak and kidneys. Got that, my sweet? Followed by 1 jam roly-poly and 1 spotted dick.
Could I have an extra large spotted dick, please, Teresa?
Ignore this filthy old pervert, my darling girl. Now, another pint of wallop and a bouteille of Chateau Blanc, red.
Young commodity broker seeks meaningless physical relationship with well-endowed blonde waitress.
Fabulous tits, as Wordsworth said.
See Parkinson at the weekend? I thought it was one of his best shows. Really hairy snatch is absolutely essential. Sweet bloody Jesus. What the hell is this supposed to be?
You're actually telling me that you would screw one of the maids given the chance? Seriously?
Of course. So you're that desperate you don't care.
Come on, you must be bloody joking.
I'm not. Anyone would, it doesn't matter.
What, any maid? You don't care which one?
Well, not everyone, perhaps. I draw the line at that Spanish bin. The one with the split palate. Pink me, pink me. Just look at Alistair Mount, for Christ's sake.
What about Alistair?
Poor bastard married a Mona.
Christ, you're not jesting. Poor bug. Do you know her, Wog? Alistair's wife?
Oh, yes. Well, no, not really.
Oh, rather him than me. Why, she got him, really got him. Poor Alistair comes back from bloody Belfast.
And moan, bloody moan, all bloody day long.
Oh.
Where do you think you're going? Oh, God, not playing cricket again. You and your bloody friends. I heard her once gave him a right bollocking. Poor sod. Ah, your shout, Woggy, I believe.
Oh. Bloody women. Sorry, Wog, but you're wrong. There's absolutely no point in teaching sprogs like junior colts moves like dummy scissors.
But they've got to learn sometime. The sooner the better, surely.
Too bloody complicated, my dear Wog. Couldn't find their assholes with a mirror.
Ship-a-boy, ship-a-boy.
Sorry, Woggy. Sorry, you were saying?
About a job. You know, I was just wondering what the possibilities were these days. If the...
Yeah. You're in personnel, aren't you?
No. Sales, actually.
Oh, sales. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do, Woggy. I'll keep the old, family pin to the ground. And I'll give you a buzz if I hear of anything. How's that?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good Christ, is that the time?
Guthrie, haircut.
Please, man, next week, please.
Bloody haircut, Guthrie. Haircut, Tribune. Haircut, Cox.
I had a haircut last week, Mount.
Bloody haircut, animal.
Mount, I had a haircut last week.
I said haircut, you little bastard.
Jesus. Is this where you live?
At the moment. It's only temporary. I find it useful for my work. Sort of incognito, if you know what I mean.
Hmm. What are you, Cox? Some kind of bread or something?
Have a seat. Make yourself at home, as they say.
Great. I love this. I've got it too. Play it all the time.
Takes you back, doesn't it?
What's this?
Egg mayonnaise. Don't worry, I haven't spat on it.
Sorry?
Don't you remember at school how everyone used to spit in my food?
Christ, surely not.
Oh, yes. I must have sampled most people's saliva in my time. Yours too, I shouldn't be surprised.
Jesus, come off it.
Well, not to worry. That's all in the past, as they say. We've got a sardine salad to follow, and then a couple of yogurts. Simple fare, but the best. Cider.
Jesus bloody Christ, that bog doesn't half stink. God, how can you stand it? What the hell goes on in there anyway? What's this?
This is the Alistair Mount file.
Oh, no. Not a bloody again. Bloody crap you talk.
Call it what you like, but these are the facts. The facts about Alistair Mount.
What exactly is it you've got against Alistair?
What have I got against Alistair? He's a soldier, isn't he? He goes to Northern Ireland, doesn't he?
So what? So do lots of other people.
Yeah, but what's it like for someone like Mount in Northern Ireland? What does Mount get up to? Never really thought about it, have you? What's it like for Mount in Northern Ireland? I'll tell you what it's like. It's a bloody paradise. It's all in there.
I see. Oh. So what does Alistair do then?
What do you think he does? You say he's your friend. What do you think he does?
Me? Christ, I don't bloody know. You're the one who's making the bloody accusations, mate. You tell me.
Do you want to know?
Yeah. I mean, God, we've got this far.
I'll tell you what Alistair Mount does.
Well, go on, then.
He buggers people up.
Jesus. You realize just exactly what it is you're asking me to do, don't you?
It's not much, just some information.
Not much? Spy on? Inform? Not much? Jesus Christ, you're bloody priceless, you are. God! He's my friend, you great bloody tit. My oldest friend, don't you realize that? Don't you know what it means?
He's not your friend. Any more than those other cretins you play cricket with every weekend are. Don't make me bloody laugh.
What? Oh, now I know it. You're out of your bloody tiny Chinese, mate.
He's not your friend. You're stupid enough to think he is, but he's not. Neither are any of the others.
Oh, no?
Absolutely not.
Then why do I see them all the time? Tell me that, wise ass. Why did I have lunch today with Jerry Joyce and Mungo Hareton?
You see, you don't know what you're bloody talking about, pal. I mean, Jesus. Look, there's no big deal. We were all powers together, for Christ's sake. Powers. We play cricket for the Wanderers, that's all. We're old school friends, full stop.
You were a power for the same reason you play for the Wanderers, for the same reason you see them every week, for the same reason you claim they're your friends.
Oh, yeah, and what's that?
Because you can bowl a bloody googly, that's what. Convert a fucking try from the halfway line, that's what. Serve a bloody ace of tennis, that's bloody what. That's why, you dense bloody git. It's got absolutely bugger all to do with you.
Shut up! Shut bloody up! What are you talking about? What are you bloody talking about, you bloody nutter? Bloody cocks. Bloody animal. Oh, I must be going mad myself to come here. Thanks for dinner. You can stuff your dinner up your tight communist arse.
For God's sake.
I know what you've got against Alistair Mountain. It's got nothing to do with Northern bloody Ireland. I'm getting out of here. Bloody cesspit,
Look,
bloody sewer.
Calm down.
Don't calm down me, cocks. I could eradicate you, cocks. Come down on you like a ton of hot bricks. You know, it's people like you, cocks. Wankers like you that... You just spoil everything. You know, anything you come near, you just... Everything gets ruined.
Keep your head down, Jimmy. No.
Hello?
Oh, hello.
Anything wrong?
What? No, nothing.
Didn't look like it, if you don't mind my saying so.
Nothing really, just a bit of a cock-up on the field.
How many runs did you get?
2.
And that's bad, is it?
Well, yes, especially for me.
I see. Do you mind if I ask you a question?
No, not at all. Ask away.
Why do people call you Wog?
Oh, it's just a nickname from school.
Yes, I gathered that. But why that particular nickname?
I lived in Singapore, you see. My parents worked out there.
I'm afraid I still don't follow.
No? Well, anyone who lived abroad was called Wog. Anywhere abroad. For some reason, you're automatically known as Wog. Or, if you were, hairy.
What?
You were called Wog, too, if you had a lot of body hair. Silly, really.
And you don't mind?
Mind what?
You don't mind still being called Wog? Being introduced to people, perfect strangers, as Wog?
I don't really think about it.
You don't find it in any way offensive?
No. Oh, should I? I haven't given it any thought. We all call each other by nicknames. Just a habit. Jerry Joyce is called Bogdoor, for example.
What?
Bogdoor. Bogdoor Joyce, we used to call him.
Good Lord, why?
Oh, it's a long story. Actually, to tell the truth, Jerry does object to being called Bogdoor these days. Oh, well, what the hell? You know.
What is your name?
You mean my Christian name?
Yes. I'm afraid I can't bring myself to call you Wog or Woggy.
Oh, right. It's, Quentin. Quentin Niles.
Good. Quentin. Have a cigarette, Quentin.
No, thanks. I don't smoke. Only 2 out of 3.
What?
Vices. 2 out of... Oh. Well, old Alistair seems to be going on okay.
Oh, Alistair will do all right, I dare say. Loves his cricket, does Alistair. He says you are a born sportsman.
Does he? That's very kind of him.
What do you do? I mean, what's your job?
Me? I'm, in the motor trade.
Sounds rather grand. And are you terribly successful in the motor trade?
Well...
Let me put it this way. With what aspect of the motor trade do you concern yourself?
I'm the assistant regional sales manager for a small automotive components firm.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we make shock absorbers, air filters, that sort of thing. It's quite an interesting line, actually. Quite a challenge in a way. It's a competitive market, you see. But we're expanding. Slowly, but surely.
Fascinating.
I'm responsible for the Croydon area down to the south coast.
Huh? Where do you live?
Notting Hill. Well, sort of.
You're terribly vague about yourself.
Am I?
Yes. Motor trade. Notting Hill, sort of.
Sorry,
Where exactly in Notting Hill? Which street?
Would you like something to eat?
Yeah, okay.
Are you doing A-levels?
Yes, maths, physics and chemistry. What about you?
I'm doing S-level, actually.
What's that?
English, biology and geography.
That's an odd mixture.
What board are you doing?
What do you mean, what board?
The people who set the paper. Is it London or Oxford and Cambridge?
I don't know. Is it important?
I'm doing Oxford and Cambridge. I shall probably be going to Oxford or Cambridge.
Oh.
Would you like a baked potato?
Yeah.
Of course, I don't know yet what I shall be reading at Oxford or Cambridge. Probably English, I should think, although everyone says PPE is a soft option.
Excuse me, but you've got chicken all over your jacket.
God! Oh, shit! Christ, sorry. Jesus. Hang on, let me get you a drink. Orange juice or fruit punch? They won't allow Coca-Cola, I'm sorry to say.
Orange juice, please. Are you sure your jacket's okay?
Oh, yes, of course. Do you want your orange juice a bit, you know?
Sorry?
With a bit more, you know, zap.
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
Never mind. Leave it to me. Don't go away now.
Two orange juices, please, mister, and spark 'em good.
What's she like, Woggy?
Proper your best. I'm doing maths, physics, and chemistry. Just my bloody luck, I ask you.
Christ. At least she's got decent tits. In fact, she's got extremely bloody decent tits. Any chance?
I haven't the faintest. She looks bored stiff. I thought you said they were sex-starved. As sex-starved as us, you said.
I told you, they've all got oik boyfriends.
What are they bloody doing here?
Is she incredibly e-bag or...
Yeah, I suppose so. But why don't you guys dance? Why aren't you guys dancing?
Get naughty, boy. You see what the slags look like out there. Wouldn't touch them with a bloody barge pole.
Why? What you doing with that thing, rascals?
They say some old bat will be going round during the slow numbers to make sure everyone's 12 inches apart with a bloody ruler.
Bloody marvellous.
Frigging waste of time, if you ask me.
Slam on all of that stuff in there, will you, Bogdor?
The light's ready, Woggy.
Save it. I think we should bugger off back to the house.
Now? Hang about, I think she was getting a bit pash. I got a chance of a decent snog here.
I think we should get out of here with the booze, get back to the house, and get pissed out of our minds.
Bloody right. Too bloody right.
Well, give us a minute or two. Christ. What the hell she got to?
Look, just piss
piss off and leave me alone, will you?
Listen, about the other night, no hard feelings, okay?
What?
No hard feelings. You were a bit worked up, a bit uptight.
Me?
Okay, me. I'm sorry. It's this job I'm doing. It has its pressures, you know. I don't think you realise. It's difficult. There are all kinds of pressures.
Jesus Christ almighty.
Look, about Alistair Mount.
Just keep Alistair Mount out of it. I've told you I'm not going to do a bloody thing. Not a bloody thing. Got it? I don't understand you, Cox. People like you. Alistair... Christ! Alistair's just got a bloody job to do like everyone else. That's all there is to it. Leave it alone, for God's sake. That's the best bit of advice you're ever going to get. What have you got against him anyway? What's so special about Alistair? Oh, no. Surely not. Jesus Christ, Cox, not after all these years. Not the boot room. Don't tell me it's the bloody boot room.
Show us your legs, show us your legs, show us your legs.
Bloody vile slag.
Well, there were one or two. They were a bolt.
God, they were foul.
rich man.
Jesus, foul bloody tart.
Of Christ, did you see that one? The one with the bloody enormous fat legs. Bloody grotesque.
Logging Niall?
Yeah.
Good Lord. When was this exactly?
Not long ago. A week or so back.
And he came to see you for a job?
Not me exactly. It was Jerry he wanted to see.
Oh. And what were you doing there?
Jerry asked me along. Moral support, you know.
God. Yeah, barely necessary, I'd have thought. He actually wanted a job. He wanted Jerry to get him a job.
Well, yes. I think that was the general idea.
In the city? Can you see him in the city? Really?
Well, yes. I think that's what he was hoping for. He seemed quite desperate, actually. Rather down in the mouth.
It's a bit of a cheek, though, all the same. Bit of a nerve, don't you think? I mean, Jesus, really. What on earth do you expect Jerry to do?
God knows. Pull some strings or something.
What did Jerry say, for Christ's sake?
Oh, usual stuff. Ear to the ground, see what he could do. That kind of routine.
Did that satisfy him?
Oh, yeah. Sort of pathetically grateful, if you know what I mean.
God. Poor bloody sod, eh?
Same old story. Poor old Wog. Desperately tagging on for all he's worth.
Sweet one?
Oh, great.
Friday.
Wow! Jesus, am I going to get totally boned? Dear Jerry, many thanks for lunch last week. I was wondering if any news had come your way. Sorry to be so impatient. The problem is...
Hello. I was just passing, thought I'd look in.
Oh, hello. Christ. Nice to see you. Look, come in, come in. I'm sorry about the mess.
What on earth is that noise?
You mean from downstairs? It's the people in the flat below. They're Rastafarians, you see.
Bit loud all the same, isn't it?
Oh, I don't really mind. Get used to it after a while.
I wouldn't stand for it, I can tell you. Nice view.
Sorry?
The view. Very nice.
Oh. Oh, yes. Were, you out shopping?
Yes. Sort of. God, I'm beginning to sound just like you. Good Lord, is that Alistair? So it is. Look, there's you.
Yes. Great team we were. Unbeaten.
Would you like some coffee?
Please. Is this important?
Oh, no. Just trying to write a letter. Job hunting.
Tiring of the motor trade?
What?
Are you tiring of the motor trade? You made it sound quite exciting the last time we spoke. Gracious, do you still read this stuff? Alistair buys them too, you know. I keep coming across his hiding places. He keeps them stashed away, little stores of them, like a squirrel.
Actually, it's not mine. In fact...
Never really change, do you?
Who, me?
You lot. Never really change.
I don't get you. I'm afraid I don't understand.
Never mind. Not important.
Another chap left it here, actually. A guy I knew at school. He came round, you see.
From school. And he just happened to have this with him. Rather proves my point, wouldn't you say?
Actually, he was interested in Alistair.
Alistair? What on earth for?
He said he was a journalist. An investigative journalist. He asked me if I knew anything about Alistair's job.
In the army?
In Northern Ireland. If it was important. Secret, dangerous, that sort of thing. What sort of thing Alistair got up to?
How strange. They warn him about journalists, you know. Warn them all about talking. I've no idea what Alistair does. Never talks about it. Not even to me.
Yes, that's more or less what I told this chap. More or less told him to clear off, too.
Does have a gun there. Sort of pistol thing. So I suppose it must be dangerous.
Alistair? What, you mean he sort of has a gun on him, over here?
Yes. Well, not on him exactly. Keeps it in the car. I won't have it in the house.
But why?
I just don't like guns.
No. I mean, why does he have a gun on him?
Oh, I don't know. You know what Alistair's like. He likes shooting it, I suppose. Something about the IRA, he says. Says you can't be too careful. People seem to be targets these days. But he's always had guns round him, Alistair. As long as I've known him, anyway. Loves shooting. Shoot anything with Alistair. Happiness is a warm gun. I used to say that should be our theme song.
Huh.
Well, I'd better go, leave you to your magazine.
Look, I told you...
Sorry, that wasn't fair. Sorry. You're just uncomfortable, aren't you? Just incredibly uncomfortable.
Me? God, of course not.
Just like Alistair. Well, in some ways.
Am I? How?
It must really kink you up when you're locked away in those places. Does it? Kink you up like that?
I'm sorry, I don't know what you mean.
Never mind, never mind. Well, it's been lovely seeing you, Quentin. I must run along.
It was nice. I'm very glad you came by. I mean, just drop in. If you're passing, that is. I'm sorry, I was a bit on edge today. It's this job business.
Should have phoned, I suppose.
No, please don't bother to phone. I mean, there's no need to check. God, that sounds terrible. What I mean is, I'd be very glad, very happy to see you any time. I'd like to think that you could come by whenever you felt like it. If that is you want to.
Hey, let's check out the food room. Shh.
Well, look what we've got here.
Do you know what I remember best? I remember that I couldn't even have a shit in peace. You've no idea what a luxury it was to go home in the holidays and have a crap uninterrupted, unobserved, undisturbed by prying eyes. Have you any idea what that was like, Niles? Have you got any idea? No, of course you bloody haven't. Not a bloody clue. Even the first-year skunks hated me.
Come on.
No, they did. Everybody did. It was a way of getting in, showing how.
Can't you give it a rest? It's all over now. In the past, water under the bridge, forget it.
Oh, but that's just it, you see.
What?
I can't. Or rather, I don't want to.
Don't want to what?
Forget it.
Well, that's your business.
The funny thing about revenge.
What do you mean?
How it lives on with you. You'd expect it to die out, wouldn't you, with time, but no. It gets stronger. One thing does change, though. Revenge itself isn't enough, not on its own. Not just any old revenge, it's got to be right. The right sort. What you might call apt. Know what I mean?
No!
Apt.
Will you give it a rest, for God's sake?
No friends. No friends at all. No one likes you. You know what that's like.
Jesus, what do you want me to do? Cry?
No, I just want you to help me out.
Good God, don't start on that again. Why me, for Christ's sake? Why pick on me? Out of the whole bloody school, you pick on me.
Exactly.
What do you mean?
Because we've got something in common.
You must be kidding.
You and I. We're, how shall I put it? We're on the outside, if you see what I'm getting at. Solitaries. We are not part of the group.
What do you mean, group? What are you talking about?
What group are you in?
Look, just piss off and leave me alone, will you? You bloody shag. Just forget it. What do you know?
Just tell me anything you can about him. Anything you can. Any information. You don't owe him anything. Any little thing you can think of. Anything you can think of at all. Anything you found out.
It's no good. He doesn't talk about the army. His wife told me. He never mentions it. It just came up in a casual conversation.
I see. Well, anything you remember. It might not seem important to you.
He has a gun. He keeps it in his car. That's all I know. That's all I can tell you.
I went to your friend's flat the other day. Saturday.
My friend?
Yes. Fog or dog or whatever.
Hmm?
The one who's good at games.
A Wog? You mean Woggy Niles?
That's the one.
What on earth made you go and see Wog Niles, for God's sake?
I told you. I bumped into him the other day. Didn't I tell you?
No, you didn't actually.
Well, I bumped into him while I was out shopping and he asked me for tea.
Good Lord. Wonders will never cease. Must be cracking up, old Wog.
And what's that supposed to mean?
You know, Mungo Harrop told me Wog was after a job in the city.
What's so strange about that?
Can you see Wog in the city? Wog in the city. Extraordinary chap.
Is he any good at tennis?
Who, Wog? Yeah, he's bloody good as far as I can remember.
Do you think you could persuade him to come round here? Give me a few lessons?
Yes, sure. I'll ask him on Saturday. Wog will be delighted. Won't he, boy, eh? Yes, Wog will be delighted, won't he? Oh, I feel such an almighty bloody shit.
I'd save the torment till later. You haven't actually got round to doing anything yet.
And it's just that I feel that... Well, Alistair is my oldest friend.
Oh, my God.
But you don't know what it's like. It's a terrible betrayal. A betrayal of trust.
I wouldn't fret too much on that score.
What do you mean by that?
Well, perhaps you ought to know that... Look. Why don't you let me do the worrying, okay?
Oh, God.
This is absurd. Well, forget all about it if you like.
But you see, what I can't take is if he ever found out.
He won't find out.
Why not?
Because Alistair is very, very stupid.
Alistair? Surely.
Yes, he is. He's as stupid as...
I was trying to work something out the other day. I was thinking about us. Well, about myself. I thought, if you've led a public life for 10 years, if everything you do, washing, sleeping, eating, everything is done in the company of other people for 10 years, if there are no secrets, no solitude, then if that's the case, if that's the world you've grown up in, then it's going to be extremely hard to learn how to be private again when you leave. Extremely hard to get a private life going. You see, when you're there, it's 24 hours a day, a completely public life shared with everyone. Everybody knows everything about you. You can't hide anything.
You've had it, you little bastard. We've got punishments for bloody smokers' cocks. Serious crime, smoking is cocks. Special category of punishment for wankers like you cocks.
Let's put toothpaste up his ass.
Blackball him.
Let's give him a toothpaste, whole tonking chew.
Let's do both.
I've got a better idea. Let's shave his pubes off. Get a razor, someone. We're going to shave your pubes off, cocks. Have you got that? That's the punishment. Removal of pubic hair.
If he has any.
Right, let's see.
Nice, black, stubby animal. Got it. All quiet.
Not a sound.
You can forget about the bloody phone. Just give me the razor. Right, cock. Get his sodding legs looking. Get that frigging leg walk. What's we do?
Double him first or shave him first?
Shave him. Keep very still, cocks. Can you hear me? You better listen, arsehole, or you could have a very nasty accident. Something you might find you'll regret for the rest of your life. So keep very still, cocks. Very still. I should hate my hand to slip.
I can't believe that was the first time you'd been out to the house.
Yes, it was, actually. Funnily enough.
Good Lord. I sworn we had you out for a meal. Didn't you come and eat once?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I'm sure I haven't.
Good God. Thanks anyway for the coaching walk. How was the old girl?
She was quite good, actually. Really quite good.
What is it?
I thought I saw someone. Must be a mistake.
Oh.
Francis said you had a gun.
Help yourself.
Jesus Christ, it's heavier than you'd expect.
It was my father's. Oh, it's licensed and everything. I just like to keep it around. Can't be too careful these days, you know, Wog.
IRA?
Savage bastards, Woggy. Can't be too careful.
No, I suppose not. Do you remember a guy called Cox? Guy at school?
Cox? No, I don't think so. Was he in our house?
Steady now, animal. Come on.
Shut up! Shut up, sweet!
Show us your leg. Show us your leg. Show us your leg.
That's fixed it.
Little bastard. Smoking like that. Little spastic. Fixed his bloody smoking, that's what. God, I hate that guy. Hate his sodding guts.
Uses brain.
The Bunga uses string, but Dinah uses nothing at all. Except the Bunga string. Oh.
Get out, Cox. You can go. What? You can go. Clear off. Get back to bed. Oh. Well, go on then.
Oh, right. I'm just a bit... Thanks, Niles.
Go on, piss off!
Thanks, Niles.
Bugger off out of it, you little runt!
Sorry I'm late. Oh. Hello. I didn't expect to see you here.
Alistair's been mugged.
What?
Last night, about 10:30.
Good God. Jesus, where?
In the lane near our house.
Jesus. Listen, Francis, I've got to see you.
For God's sake, don't bother me with that now.
I'm sorry, I've got to. Francis, I want to...
Not interrupting anything, am I?
Oh, no. I was just fixing a tennis lesson. Jesus, Alistair, how are you feeling?
Look after these for me, will you, darling? Oh, don't worry, it's fine. It looks much worse than it is. Just a couple of stitches, that's all. Bastard. Stole my wallet.
You're not thinking of playing, are you?
Of course I'm bloody playing. Not missing my cricket for some bloody social deviant.
Of course he's playing, Walk. How's tricks, Alistair?
No problems.
We're batting. Jesus, haven't you changed yet, Walk? Get a move on.
See you outside.
God almighty.
I'm fine, darling. Absolutely fine. Don't you worry your little self.
Christ, are you sure? I mean, is he okay enough to?
There's absolutely nothing I can do about it anyway. Fat chance, no. If he wants to play his cricket, play up, and... Well, you know the routine.
God, I can't get over it.
The gun's gone.
What?
They went through the car, took the gun as well.
Oh, Jesus.
You didn't mention anything to anybody.
God, no. Not a word, no.
Thank God for that. That's something, then. One of those things, then.
Yes.
An unpleasant coincidence, then.
Yes, I suppose so, yes.
Oh, come on, Woggy, for God's sake, get a move on.
Midland leg, please.
No.
Not properly dressed, you bloody peasant.
Get off the field, will you? Oi! You bloody yokel, I said get off the field! Mount!
Blimey, Cloud! Come here, children, quickly!
Down! Mount! Mount! Mount!
Got you, you bastard. It's me, Cox. Cox has got you, you bastard. Here, up, don't you think? Isn't it? Reggie, there are punishments for people like you. A special category of punishments for wankers like you, Mount. I'm going to kill you, Mount. That's the punishment. Removal of life. Do you hear me? Very special punishment. You've got 10 seconds. 10 seconds before it's removed. Think about it, Mount. Think about me, Cox. Me doing this to you. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. What are you doing? You're mad. What do you think you're doing? You're with me. You're with me.
It's all right, Alistair. It's all right. I got it.
Oh, God. Oh, thank you, Woggy. Thank you.
Call an ambulance!
Well done, Woggy. That was marvellous. Well done. All right, Alistair. Stay still. Everything will be all right.
Okay,
Just give him air, for God's sake. It's all right. Easy.
For God's sake, watch his leg.
Stand back. Don't crowd him. Well done, Woggy. Bloody hell.